Viewers and subscribers, welcome to the Sports Perspective TV. As always, thank you for tuning in. And if this is your first time coming across the channel or you're a return viewer but haven't subscribed as yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. So in this video, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be discussing the West Indies squad that will take part in the upcoming South Africa series in Jamaica. Cricket West Indies released their squad. So I'm going to be sharing the squad with you, and then just also talking about a few players that have not been included and who have also been included in the squad. So just stick around to the end of the video while we discuss all of these things, right? So so getting straight into the squad details. So Cricket West Indies earlier today they announced the squad that will take part in the T20 series between them and South Africa. And this is the final T20 series before the start of the T20 Cricket World Cup. Majority of the squad are players that will take part in the Cricket World Cup, but there are a few players that's currently in the squad as well that's not in the World Cup squad. Some of the members of the World Cup squad are still taking part in the IPL. So understandably, other players will have to, fill in to their place. So hence the reason why you'll notice once I do go over the squad, a few players that aren't in the World Cup squad that are in this squad, right? So the squad is as follows, right? So Brandon King is captain. So Brandon King is fit and ready, and he's going to captain this team. Roston Chase is the vice captain. Fabian Allen, he is in the squad. Alec Athenaeus is also in the squad. Johnson Charles, Andre Fletcher, Matthew Ford, Jason Holder, Akil Hussein, Shamar Joseph. Yes, Shamar Joseph will take part in this series versus South Africa. Definitely going to be exciting to see how he performs in this South Africa series leading up to the World Cup. Kyle Mayers. Kyle Mayers is back in West Indies colours as well. Obed Mackay, Gudakesh Motie, Romaria Shepherd, and Hayden Walsh. So again, just going over the 15-man squad. So it's going to be Brandon King, captain, Roston Chase, Fabian Allen, Johnson Charles, Matthew Ford, Jason Holder, Akil Hussein, Shamar Joseph, Kyle Mayers, Obed Mackay, Gudakesh Motie, Romaria Shepherd, and Hayden Walsh. So that's the squad that will take part against South Africa. And like I mentioned earlier, a good portion of the squad are members of the T20 World Cup squad. So Brandon King, Roston Chase, Johnson Charles, Jason Holder, Akil Hussein, Shamar Joseph, Gudakesh Motie, and Romaria Shepherd, are all members of the T20 World Cup squad. So which means that the members of this squad that aren't in the World Cup aren't a part of the 15-member squad for the World Cup. They might be named in the reserve because Cricket West Indies haven't named the reserves as yet. So Fabian Allen, who was in that Nepal series, Alec Athenaeus, who was also in that Nepal series, Andre Fletcher played in Nepal as well, batted well. Matthew Ford also played in Nepal. Obed Mackay and Hayden Walsh also played in Nepal, right? So Kyle Mayers, has been included in this squad. I'm sure he will be looking to perform well in this series, and I'm sure he's disappointed that he wasn't included in the 15-man squad for the T20 World Cup, and will be looking to put on good performances to see if he can get in the team as a reserve, right? But notably, there's no Nicholas Pooran in this squad, even though his team is back from even though his team didn't make the playoffs, and he'll be back from the IPL. And I think they're just there's no Nicholas Pooran or Shai Hope. Both of them should be back from the IPL. But I think it's more just to give them a rest before the World Cup. They did play a good amount of matches in the IPL. As a matter of fact, so Nicholas Pooran, Shai Hope, Andre Russell, of the members of the World Cup squad, they were the ones who played the most matches in the IPL, so they were playing consistently in the IPL. So I'm sure not seeing Nicholas Pooran in the squad is more of giving them a rest, both him and Shai Hope, giving them some rest before heading into the World Cup, you know, as they are already in match form and they have been playing matches consistently, right? So I did notice that Nicholas Pooran isn't in the squad, but I'm not alarmed by it. You know, like I said, I think they're just allowing him to get some rest before the World Cup, right? Kyle Mayers, was a bit surprised to see Kyle Mayers in the team, to be honest, but at the same time, you know, he Kyle Mayers is quality, you know, when he's batting well, right? So I'm sure Darren Sammy want to keep him in and around the team, you know, and give him a chance to you know, play some cricket. You know, he didn't play any matches in the IPL this entire IPL season. So, you know, Darren Sammy, you know, giving him a chance to play some cricket and get some cricket under his belt, and hopefully he can when he does play the matches, he performs well and score some runs. Right. Brandon King, you know, good to see Brandon King back in the lineup, back in the West Indies squad. You know, that means he's fit and ready to go. You know, he was supposed to be a part of that Nepal series as well, but due to his injury and trying to recuperate from that injury, you know, he sat out the Nepal series. So definitely good to see Brandon King back in the West Indies colours and leading the team as well. Right, Fabian Allen, you know, also good to see him back in the team. He did put on some good performances in Nepal, and to follow that up, West Indies have given him a chance to also take part in this South Africa series, which will be a very challenging series. South Africa did also name their team for the series, and just like us, you know, they still have some of their top players in the IPL. So it's not their strongest team. The same way this is not our strongest team, but nevertheless, it will still be a huge challenge for the West Indies team, especially their bowlers. And what I did notice, I do notice about this West Indies team that was named, you know, a lot of our bowlers who will be in the World Cup, you know, they are in this team. So it will definitely be a good test. You know, as you know, I've done videos talking about how the bowling is the weakness of this team, and that's something that's agreed by most people who follow West Indies cricket, right? So you know, definitely, you know, seeing Akil Hossain in the team, or Roston Chase, uh, Obed Mac, not Gudakesh Motie, you know, Romario Shepherd, Jason Holder, you know, these are some of the main bowlers who will take part in the T20 World Cup, you know. So definitely, you know, glad to see them, you know, in the South Africa series, and that they will be getting some game time on home soil to further work on their bowling against a good batting lineup and getting the groove of bowling in the T20 format, right? Because a lot of these players haven't played. Romario Shepherd was in the IPL, but he didn't play regularly. Jason Holder haven't played any T20s since the Australia series. Most of them haven't played any T20s since the Australia series. So being in the South Africa series will definitely, you know, get them back in the groove of playing T20 at the highest level and get their bowling, you know, fine-tune their bowling heading into the World Cup. So that's all I have for you in this video, viewers and subscribers. I'll definitely have more follow-up videos to this, but just wanted to give you a quick update on the squad that was released. And as always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.